Jamal Johnson Hines here, along with Avery, and we are going to continue the tradition with the Below the Rim panel, just so we can get more familiar. Avery, if you can introduce yourself and let the listeners and the fans know a little bit about you.
That's fair. My name is Avery Joseph Michael Adamo. I'm a name of many names, or aka Avery freezes all the time, Adamo. If you've watched the pod recently, you would know that I freeze very, very often on this fucking pod. I blame the Northern Ontario connection for that shit, though. I'm from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. I come across as the basketball guru of the crew, and I met your brother actually, Jordan, on a film we worked together. Yeah, that's a little about myself.
Hopefully, there's no freezing today.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
All right. Okay. So, long awaited 22 questions with Avery. We're going to ask you the question, you answer, and then we have a little surprise at the ending. Okay.
Right.
So, let's get things started. Let's get things rolling. Question number 1.
Am I picking the number?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go AI number 3.
AI number 3. What do you admire most about yourself?
I don't know, that's a tough question. I'll go, I get compliments on my eyes all the time, so I'll pick my eyes. It seems that seems to be a killer with people, so I'll go eyes.
Eyes, yes, nice deep eyes. Okay. Question number 2. You gotta pick your question.
Oh yeah.
I'll keep track of the ones.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, we'll go number 2, John Wall.
Number 2. If you could go back in time, what year would you travel to?
Go back in time, what year would I travel to? I always say the 70s era seems like pretty intense because they just seem like 70s and 60s a free loving time. So just to be fun, I'll go 1969, the year that Primoz was made.
1969. I would go back to like medieval time. I always wanted to see.
That's
like,
way too much.
It's too much, right?
I'm not getting my arm cut off by at night. I'm good.
All right, so that was question number 2. We're slowly going. Question number 3.
Okay, I'll go. It's a good number. Number 12, John Stockton.
Number 12. And just letting you know, there's probably no sports related questions here.
Okay, that's why I'm throwing out the players' numbers, names.
Okay, so what do you consider your worst habit?
My worst habit? I don't know, biting my nails, only because watching people bite their nails drives me fucking crazy. And then when I bite my nails, I like think to myself that like if I was watching me right now, I'd want to punch myself in the face. So,
but do you know why you bite your nails?
I don't know. Everyone always says it's like anxiety or stress or whatever the fuck it is.
But
like,
I should have asked, when do you find yourself biting your nails?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I guess stress, but like I think it's more or less just like I look at my nails sometimes and they seem long, and then I stress about that. So then I gotta do something. And then there's like I won't carrying a file clipper around. That's ridiculous. No one does that shit.
Yeah, I used to walk with nail clippers, but I was like, it's too much. That was question 3. Question number 4.
Question number 4. Go number 7, Mellow.
Number 7. Are there any hard truths that you are afraid to admit to yourself?
Hard truths that I'm afraid to admit to myself.
You gotta let us in. You gotta let us in there, buddy.
I don't know what you mean by the question.
So I'm afraid of heights.
Okay.
But I try not to admit it to myself. I try to act like, I'm not afraid of anything.
That's fair. I'm way more emotional than I think most people know. Like fucking if I'm like watching something or something makes me emotional, I'm the type of person that'll just be like, I'll be right back, and I'll just like go away and cry in a corner. Because I don't like just weeping in front of a lot of people. So yeah, I tend to just go and hide places. So hard truth is I'm more emotional than I want to be.
All right, that's fair enough. I don't know how to express myself sometimes, so I do wacky stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So we finally got the first eggshell to break. Here we go. So that was question number 4. Okay. Question number 5.
Kobe Bryant, number 8.
Ooh. What's a flaw you see in yourself that you're currently working on?
It's a flaw I see on myself that I'm currently working on. Man, my weight. Again, if my brother watches this, he's gonna call me a skinny bitch. But yeah, my weight is something that I've literally tried to work on my entire life, and for some reason I just can't gain weight. It's not that I don't eat, it's just that I don't know, man. I think I got like an extreme metabolism. And
is it hard maintaining the weight?
No, it's like I've like been like the same weight like since out of high school, man. Like
okay, so I was just having this convo with Jordan. I just finished that 3-day fast, remember?
Yeah.
I went down to 140 pounds and I'm
Okay.
6'1".
Okay.
I started taking black maca,
Yeah.
mixing it in smoothies, and bee
Yeah.
pollen. I'm at 160 and I put that on in less than a month.
Okay, so what are you eating?
So it's not even eating. It's like a black maca powder. You put a
Okay.
tablespoon in like some milk with some honey,
Yeah.
and drink 2 of those every day. And what it does, it helps you put on weight and it helps you maintain the weight, so you're not just gonna lose it. And
Black
funny enough, I'm
maca.
fasting. Yeah, and I'm fasting
Well,
today.
Send me
So
a link to that shit.
100%. And then the other thing, bee pollen, as long as you're not allergic to it, bee pollen, I put that in my smoothies, and it has like 40% proteins, amino acids, all this stuff. It's like a superfood. So
Yeah,
like,
fuck it, maybe I'll try that shit because I need to try something here. Fuck.
okay, wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, I was team skinny here too. Okay.
Yeah, I've been skinny my whole life.
Okay, so that was question number 5, and we're pretty much in the egg right now. Okay, so question number 6.
I'm trying to think of a number of somebody. How many questions is there? There's 21.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm wrong with this, but I think Ray Allen was 21, so I'll go Ray Allen 21.
21. Okay, here we go.
I've been 22, but
In what ways do you self-sabotage?
smoking weed sometimes, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like I just got back from Miami, so that whole trip we didn't smoke at all. And
You didn't?
then yeah, no, I didn't.
As soon
I
as
didn't-
you got back.
Yeah, as soon as I got back, though, I got baked as soon as I got back. As soon as I did, I literally was just like, oh man, I can't even function right now. I was like,
But
so gone.
Didn't the sobriety feel good?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't smoked weed. I haven't smoked weed today. So basically, I'll like maybe take a toke later tonight and just try to lean off. But normally I'm smoking, like, if anyone that actually knows me, like, I smoke a lot of weed. So sometimes weed can self-sabotage. I'm not saying people that smoke weed don't do shit, but sometimes if you get really stoned, there's like, it's hard to do anything, man. You're just
agree,
like, you
I
can't
agree.
even function. It's tough.
I stopped smoking weed, so now I'll do it on a rare occasion. Like, I'm
Yeah.
out with some people and they're like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll touch it, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Question number 6.
Oh no, we're on 7 because I feel like we're definitely on 7.
Are we on 7?
Yeah, I think we're on 7. Michael Jordan's USA team number 9.
Wow. Details.
Details.
Question number 9. What would your younger self think of who you are today?
What, like how old?
I don't know. It's like one of those things, how whatever age you tell yourself in your mind. What would your
13.
13-year-old self think of who you are today?
I gotta be honest, my 13-year-old self would have been impressed. I would have dabbed me up, the shit up. I would have been pumped, okay? 13-year-old self, I think, would have been other than, I know I wrote down somewhere in a book that it might have been around 13 too. I wrote down, by the age of 25, I need to be the fuck out of this city. And I'm now 28, so I'm 3 years behind that. So other than that, I would have been giving myself shit, but other than that, I think I'm doing pretty okay right now.
Where's the first place you would live outside of Toronto or Canada?
Outside of Canada, I would go to Thailand. I would still go to Thailand. Yeah, I got a buddy that lives in Thailand, and he fucking loves it out there.
Is it expensive?
Man, Thailand's like the cheapest place on the planet. Like, honestly, when I went to Thailand, I exchanged this is like a couple years back now too, so it's probably even better now. But the exchange rate went from $1,300 and it gave me 33,000 baht, and that lasted me like a month, and that was living like lavishly. Like I was killing it there. Like I was staying in like the dopest hotels, fucking eating at the dopest restaurants, like, and like you weren't hurting for cash. Like when I was in Miami, any restaurant I went to was like, you're looking at like a $200-$300 bill, and it was just me and my girlfriend. We went to a place, we got 2 drinks, and it was $75 for 2 drinks. So like fucking Miami's fucked, but that's what I mean. Like everything that you could get in Miami, you could have the same vibe, same feeling in Thailand, and just not be in Miami.
I feel like a king.
And feel like a king, yeah.
All right. You gotta run out of jerseys.
Go number 1, Tracy McGrady, my boy, my favorite player of all time.
All right, number 1. What's one food you've tried but would never eat again?
I don't know the specific of what type of food it was, but I remember the meal very specifically. This one I was like, grade 3, I got a buddy named Akil, and
Yeah.
I want to say has an East Indian background. So we're hanging out at his house, and he's like, I'm gonna have dinner, and he's like, are you hungry at all? And I was like, well, what are you having? He's like, chicken fried rice, and I was like, man, I fucking love rice. So we go upstairs, and it's his whole family, and he has a really, really old, decrepit. No, I'm not trying to disrespect you here, Akil, but a really old, decrepit-looking grandma. Like, she was pretty old.
I don't mean to laugh.
she beforehand had got the rice and then put it in her old ass hands and then mixed it up all in the chicken and then got the sauce, put it in her old ass hands and then mixed it up all in the rice and the chicken, and then I had to eat that shit. And holy fuck, did I ever puke ridiculously after that. Like, as soon as I stepped out of his house, I puked like all over the wall of his outside house, basically.
That's trouble.
I don't remember, like, I think it was just chicken fried rice, but like, I actually love chicken fried rice, so that meal specifically was the worst shit I've ever had in my life.
And you're never eating it again.
Yeah, not a chance. If Akil would have asked me today to go to his dinner or go to his house for dinner, I would say I respectfully decline, Akil. I can't do this. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, we really are running out of jerseys. I think, did we do 5?
Question number 5.
Okay,
No.
go 5.
Okay, here we go. What is the most irrational superstition you have?
Irrational superstition.
Yeah, my dad was very superstitious.
I don't know if I'm even really superstitious at all. Like,
if a cat walks by you, black cat, that doesn't like...
Yeah, no, like, trying to think. Like, everyone always says, like, the broken mirror thing. I don't really...
Yeah, but then again, have you broke a mirror?
Yeah, like, I don't know, nothing happened.
See,
or, like,
you never moved out of Canada yet.
The knock on wood thing always bothers me. Like, it makes no sense to me.
I do it because, like, everyone else is doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Weirdest superstition. You know what? I don't know my most irrational superstition, but my girlfriend, every time we cheers, she needs to make sure you are looking into each other's souls when you cheers. Like, even if you're in a room with like 20 people, she'll be like, make sure you look at every single person's eyes when you cheers. That is the most irrational superstition, okay? Because, like, if you don't cheers like that, she'll be like super upset. And I hope she doesn't watch this and get pissed at me, but that is the most irrational superstition I can think of. Other than that, I can't think of any. I don't think I'm really a superstitious guy, I gotta be honest.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, that would get to me. Like, okay, yeah, cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, man, like, intensely. Like, you gotta be like in it. It's too much. Okay. I don't know, just go 13. Lucky 13.
All right, question number 13. What's 3 things you can't live without?
3 things I can't live without.
Number 1.
You know what? I actually thought about this literally last night. It's not like things, but money, food, and love are really the only things you need in life.
Money, food, and love. You know what? Yay, I'll allow it. That's pretty good.
If you think about it, these are really the only 3 things you actually need in life. You need money to get by at some point in your life. You can't really be a poor ass homeless person your entire life. You need some sort of finance. Love, I don't even mean like love as in like a girlfriend.
You need love. Like,
any type of relationship. If it's a homie, it doesn't matter what it is. Your family, your brother, your sister, I don't care. Any type of love. Could be a dog, I don't really care. And then food. Like, you need to live, so like you need to eat something. I don't care what it is, but you gotta
thought
eat
about that one.
something.
Yeah, you thought about that one. Yeah, that one really encompasses everything.
Exactly. Those are the 3.
We're gonna do one more.
I will make it number legal, 18.
Number 18. All right. What is your spiciest opinion that most people disagree with?
I have a lot of them. Fuck. I'm trying to think of something that's not gonna get us canceled. I think R. Kelly didn't do it. That's what I think. R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. They didn't do it. That is my fucking spiciest take that most people, I think, disagree with. Realistically, I think there's some possibilities that Michael might have done some things, and there's some possibilities that R. Kelly might have done some things. Like, I've listened to R. Kelly's music my entire life. He's been a rapey dude his whole life, if you listen to his music. So I'm still gonna go with he didn't do it, though.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we can't complain. It's your opinion. And I personally think Michael Jackson didn't do it.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know.
Macaulay Culkin still stands by that he didn't do it, and that was like his best friend at one point.
There you go. Okay. So that was the question portion of the segment. We're just gonna quickly go through the questions that you didn't pick. Here's question number 4. If you had the attention of the whole world for 5 minutes, what would you say? You don't have to answer it because like we're just going through them. Okay, question number 11. What is a habit you picked up from your parents? Question number 12. What do you consider your worst habit? Question 14. If you could meet anyone living or dead, who would it be? Question 50. Who?
Bill Russell.
Question 15. What role would you play in a group of people trying to survive a zombie apocalypse? Question 16. What's the meaning of life? Question 17. What's your astrology sign and what sign do you bump heads with the most? Question 19. What is your most unexpected piece of advice you ever received? Question 20. What's one of your favorite songs right now? Just out of curiosity, what's one of your favorite songs right now?
Mungo Bungo by Joe Strummer. It's a fucking banger. I'm telling you, it's a banger.
We'll keep that in mind. All right, so this is the fun part of the 22 questions. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw up a brain teaser. I'm gonna put a minute 30 seconds on the timer, and you're gonna have to figure out as many as you can within the 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right? Of course, I'm gonna give you the first one just to give you a little sprint. Let me get the answers so I look like I'm smart. All right, and here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Get it.
So the first one is forget it.
Okay. Jack Black is number 2.
Jack in the Box.
Oh, Jack in the Box. Jack Black would have worked too. Somewhere over the rainbow.
Perfect. Got it.
Read under the lines, maybe.
Read between the lines.
Between the lines. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Think outside the box is 19.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
I don't know here. What's?
I can't believe you didn't get 23.
Where's 23? Oh, baked?
Half baked.
Yeah, that makes sense. No one knows. 21.
What's that one? 21. One by a nose.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, that was tricky.
I'm sure this is incorrect, but 16, I'm gonna go 3.14 gigawatts off Back to the Future.
That's time. You said 16 is 3.1. 16 is apple pie.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That was probably the most creative response. 3.1 gigabyte. Ladies and gentlemen, people, viewers, yeah, that was 21 questions. Very informative with Avery. Anything you want to say before we let you go?
I don't know. Subscribe, like, and love Below the Rim podcast.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'm Jamal Johnson Hines.
Avery Joseph Adamo.
And this was 22 questions Below the Rim podcast with Avery.
Got it.
There's something there.